Hello, good morning, my country people. It's your boy again, the XDT and the WAPI, the extra talented young progressive entrepreneur, the RAB refinable boy, SBGC, Street Boy Gone Classy, and I'm rapping Namen TV. Well, this morning we are here at the port of Opobo. I mean, this place connects to a whole lot of towns. Like from here, you can get to Akwa Ibom, get to Calabar, and also get to different other places by speedboats. Well, the reason why we're here today is also to cross over to a town named Queenstown. Queenstown is another settlement, is another little town on its own that inhabited by the people of Opobo, which are like the few people that I've met and spoken with. Is they have this uh, uh, intertwined ancestry, like dual ancestry between the Ejo and the Igbo. And you all know that the common language that is being spoken in this town is the major Igbo language. So, well, we'll be speaking with the people who will cross over to Queenstown and meet the people there. Whoa. Wow, it's becoming more interesting. I mean, right here in Popo City, we're about to take the speedboat over to Queenstown. I mean, check it around. This is like this is my first experience with the waters. So, but then I'm having fun. Huh? I'm with my life jacket, as you can see. All right. Okay. All right, and we just made it to Queenstown, Opobo, and here we're about to find out the same exact thing we spoke about over there in Opobo. I'm about to make my way off the boat. So say hello to Queenstown. Wow, somehow fragile. Yeah. All right. Is is another deep cultural meaning here. Is a riverine place, and I'm having fun already. So join me as we make it to Queenstown. Let's see the people live. All right, sir. Good morning.
Morning to you.
Okay. Well, my name is Chukwemeka, X Type, and I work for Namen TV. Can you please tell us your name?
I am Tamuno Biekirim Uranta.
Tamino Biekirim Uranta.
Okay.
All right, sir. Here is Queenstown.
Right?
Queenstown, Opobo. Okay. It took us about 10 minutes from speedboat
Yes.
down here from the main Opobo town. Can you tell us about Queenstown?
Well, Queenstown was founded by Alabo or Chief Captain Uranta when he left Opobo town in 1887. And before we left Opobo town, before leaving Opobo town, we were present formally at Bonny. That was our former ancestral home. But because of one problem or the other, we left Bonny and settled at Opobo town. And in settling at Opobo town, we still had that very problem, which led us to leave Bonny to Opobo town. We had it with Opobo town and had to come into this place.
Okay. So, what we are about to, what we are here for is actually to know about the Opobo people and their affinity with the Igbo. Because when we came in here, when we came into Opobo main town, basically every person speaks Igbo language, and we are here in Queenstown, and it's same language. Well, can you tell us about this?
Well, you might be correct. When we were in Bonny, we had a language called Ibani language. So when in Bonny itself, there are different set of people. You see, during the time we were in Bonny, we were dealing with people of various communities or various states. There you can meet Igbo people, you can meet Hausa people, you can meet Yoruba people. They interact, they marry together, and they were not speaking Igbo as such, but corrupted Igbo language. You understand me? You see? And the slaves that were bought by the leaders at that time came in and they could not understand our own language, that is Ibani language. So we started dancing to their own tune. Primarily, you see Ibibio people from Akwa Ibom or from Cross River or from Imo, Abia, mixing up together with us. That is why most of the time we speak Igbo language corrupted with Ibani language. So there are instances where an Opobo man will mention certain things which other people might not understand. Among them, those people living with them might not understand. So, but by and large, we continue to buy the idea of following their own language. But all the same, our Ibani language, some of our Ibani language still remain with us till tomorrow.
Okay. Sir, do you speak Igbo?
I speak, I hear Igbo, I can speak part of it, not fully.
Okay, can we interact with that language?
Of Igbo language?
Yes.
Well, there's nothing bad about that.
Achọrọ ka anyị bido ka anyị metụ this program ka anyị mara your proficiency in that language. Anyị abatala Queenstown. Kedu emume unu na-eme dị pertaining to gbasatakwara Igbo? Enwere ihe dịka emume dị emume egwuregwu na ihe gbasara Igbo unu na-eme ebe?
Well, to the best of my understanding, we have lost some of them, like Ekpe. You know, it's an Igbo imported something, whether it's Igbo or Ibibio, I don't know. Like Ekpe. Owu is not part of Igbo culture. Like Otam. Otam is not part of Igbo culture.
Who owns Otam? Kende nwe Otam?
Like what our forefathers brought. They brought it from, can you remember? Ohambele.
Ohambele is an Igbo.
I know most of them speak Igbo language. Ohambele, Ndoki area. Am I correct? Bwajekiri. That is exactly where the Otam matter.
Okay, so but here now, there are people that I interviewed over there in Maintown. They are talking about Opobo Maintown. They are talking about they talked about having a dual ancestry between the Ebani, that is the Ejo Ebani, and also the Igbo. So like if you ask them, they will say that they are Ebani Igbo. How is that?
Yeah, well, I said earlier that we have adulterated language, partly Ebani, partly Igbo. That was what I said earlier.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about now ancestry.
Talking about ancestry, to the best of my knowledge, I don't see anybody that comes outside Bonny to form Opobo town apart from King Jaja.
Okay, now talking about King Jaja, was there recorded at any point in his history during his reign that he was able to affiliate with because it is established that he was a slave from
Bonny.
Yeah. So now, being such a powerful person during his reign, did he by any chance go to his place to, bring people from his place down here and, giving them like that kind of relationship that made maybe a huge chunk of Nkwe people or Amiibo people, depending on, to be here and also now establish here and have offsprings that cannot trace back their yes, yes.
To the best of my knowledge, except it happened in Bonny, but not in Opobo town, as far as I'm concerned. All people that came and established their respective houses in Opobo town came from Bonny, not from any other place. I don't know if King Jaja went to Amiibo to bring in people to this place.
Okay. All right. Talking about the different, because when we entered this town, we realized that the town is majorly about, the family is about war canoes, the Dapa war canoe, the Jaja war canoe, and how does that, how is that history?
Yes, that is very clear because Captain Oranta left Bonny with other chiefs and King Jaja and settled at Opobo town. But he noticed that there were problems facing him at Opobo town. And not only that, the area itself, which he would have covered, was not wide enough for him. For that reason, he had to leave Opobo town. There were quarrels between him and King Jaja, in short. Had to leave Opobo town and came down to this place to settle here. So if you are talking, you understand that Captain Oranta, there is a walk-in house in Opobo town by name Warebo Oranta. There we have Warebo Oranta. Here we have Captain Oranta. Here, there again we have Ichi Oranta. Then Aburenyana Oranta. It's just like how King Jaja had his own too. So those people who helped him to form the community were given authority to own their respective group of houses. So if I own this place now, I can appoint Mr. John to be my supervisor. Being my supervisor, he will bring in people. Then I can appoint another person too to assist me. Assisting me, he will bring in people. That is how they group themselves and grow.
Okay. So, like, how many war canoes? How many war canoes are there in Opobo?
We were 67.
67 war canoes.
67, but presently, they have all spread that out. Here you have 3 war canoes here.
Namely?
And with one at Opobo.
Namely here.
Like I've mentioned it before, Captain Oranta, Ichi, and Abrenyana.
Okay. Captain Oranta, yes. Ichi, and Abrenyana.
And the Warebo.
Warebo is over there in the main town.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Man, this is why it is good to come directly, because this history cannot be told by someone that has no idea or knowledge about the people. So so far so good. We thank you for your time and in explaining these things to us, and we hope that the relationship between the both people, the rich culture must continue, and we pray that people of the world will hear and also contribute to the beauty of this town. Thank you.
You mentioned both people. Both people, I don't fully understand the both people.
Yes.
Relationship.
Yes, the relationship
between both people.
The both people, because right there in the main town, I met people who could trace the. I mean, yes, who traced their. Someone I met there said that he has his paternal distinct at Umuahia, Aro Chuku, something like that. So
like in their hometown, in their village, and in Queenstown and in Opobo, dual history or dual ancestry.
Dual ancestry.
At Opobo town and in their either Imo, Abia, or Enugu state, Akwa Ibom state.
No, I did not. He did not mention Akwa Ibom, but he talked about Umuahia, and one other person talked about something like that.
Marriage. You see, when our forefathers founded this area, most of them got married to non-indigenous. From there, they started procreating. When they procreate, some of them will name, some of the women will name their children, well, maybe Chukwemeka. Who is Chukwemeka here to you? Some will name themselves Ugoji. Some will name their, but after that, we have our own name to give to them.
Yes.
Ibani name. So my own name, like I told you, Tamuno Biekri means so many things. Why couldn't I be named Emeka? Okafor, Oji. So some of those women married outside this place, at least to know that they are from so place, they had to name their children, but they did not deny their father, the father of those children, the names they will call their children.
Okay.
But that is to tell you that they still remember where they came from. Yes. So that is that.
Okay, all right. That is why it's good to speak with an elder. I mean, I think you are the oldest that I've met. That I've met in this expedition. So you are the oldest that I've met. So definitely, because your reach, your wise counsel here is different from what I've gotten there, and I take this as original. I want to ask: is Opobo, as in, is the whole Opobo kingdom governed by one king?
One king.
Okay, there's one king. The Amanyanabo.
Yes, it's inconsistent. Nobody can contest it. He has his chiefs. He has his senibos under him.
Okay, so now the chief here, which you are representing here, now
we are supposed to be 3 chiefs here, okay, covering the 3 group of 3 houses, okay, that form the what we call Iranya group. Iranya group consisting of Warebo, Captain Oranta, Ichi, and Aberena, that form the group.
Iranya is Igbo.
Iranya, I don't know where it is, but Iranya section, consisting of these 4.
I want us to talk about that Iranya. I mean, is like a league of chiefs.
It's a league. Iranya that form a group. I don't know, but in Ibani language we call it Iranya.
Iranya in Ibani language.
Yeah, I don't know what it means in Igbo language. Iranya is not part of Igbo language. Maybe it means another thing.
A lot of Igbo people bear it as a name. So, but if you are translating it into a meaning, Iranya, Iro is like envy, something like that. Anya is eyes. So a lot of people bear that as a name, Iranya.
Well, that is to them, but to us here, I don't.
Iranya, what does it mean here?
Well, it's an Ibani language. It means a group of people. A group of people.
Different from what?
It's different from what you say. Yes, a group of people.
Okay. Yeah. Iranya here means a group of people.
Yes. Yes. So you cannot separate these 4 houses from each other. Most of the time, or some of the, on the 10th of this month, the Iranya group will be coming here for a meeting. Okay. All the chiefs and warrior senators will be here. So.
Okay. Wow. So the warrior senators are the.
Warrior senators are under the chief, Jalabo himself.
Okay. All right. I think we will be wrapping it up from here, so that we can be able to move over to other things. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I really appreciate it. All right, my people, again, we are here at the entrance of Obomanu compound, Ichi Obomanu, here in Queenstown. All right, I want to show you the unique thing about the people of Queenstown and also Opobo, because there are a lot of observations to be to be carried out here, I mean, you must follow duly how they do their thing. So let's go over there and you see for yourself. All right, come with me. Um, all right, here is the Alabo Ichie Obomano Palace. I mean, it's a very respected walk-in house here in the Queenstown, Opobo. And the unique thing about this place is you don't come here with your cap. It shows disrespect that your cap will be on your head while you cross here. All right, so you remove your cap as as a sign of respect to these great people. And another thing, you do not match on this particular entrance. So what you do, you cross it. When you match it, it shows disrespect. So well, this is so somehow unique in the culture of these beautiful people. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, please, what is your name?
My name is Warisenibo Magnus Ebenezer Obomano.
All right, sir. So can you tell us a brief about this town, the Queenstown?
Wenama is a place founded by a very religious person, like as Captain Obomano, Captain Renta, from where you people came. Eh? Uh-huh. You may have heard this history of the person who founded this Wenama before. And it is that same footstep that we are following till today. It's that same footstep, the system of approach, manner of speeches, and you know, other things that follow.
Okay. Let's talk about the um the culture and the affinity of the people of this place of Quinama and General Igbo. Is there any strong affinity other than just having a slave uh, trade and so? Is there any ancestral connection between the both people?
The truth is, yes, there is affinity. There's connection, religious connection, and between Igbo man and Kwenama man. We go to the same church, we pray in the same church, we use the same language to pray during the church process, and things like that. You get so that is the thing.
All right. Okay. All right. I think we should wrap it up here, but I want to ask before I wrap it up is the cultural affinity, because here we heard that there is this culture with the people here and also in the mainland Igbo town, the Ekpe and the Ogo and also the Mwotam. Do you have any? How does that come about?
Good. Somebody who sent you or who brought you to come and do this interview must have given you a better insight of what you need to know. Eh? Muhatam has no affiliation with Igbo man. Ekpe has no affiliation with Muhatam. Eh? Ekpe is for Igbo. Muhatam is for Obani man. Ibani man for Kwenama man. We say we claim Igbani because who supposed to speak Igbani on daily basis? As you have come now, you are asking me questions. I should have been adding one or two Igbani languages along the line to show it is my language. You understand? But all through now we are speaking Igbo. So that is the affiliation. Except we must have had more of this information. Otherwise, culturally, we our culture come from Igbani. That we do the same, we would have the same culture with the Igbani people. And the truth of it is that our leaders, our grandfathers, even if they are Igbo men or Igbo people, came from all this background. They came from all this background and they form a base in Queenstown. I give you, for instance, this is Chinaka, that is Mark, this is Emerald. Is there any difference in this language I'm using now?
They are all Igbo names.
Good. So that is affiliation, that's the extent. Because this is Mark, is Igbo man, yes, I agree. That is Mark, is Igbo man, yes, I agree. My grandfather is Igbo man, a retired police officer. Yeah, that's Emerald one. Which is, the three of them are seen as brothers and not slaves. The man who owned these three people are the owner, or is the owner of this palace. You understand? He brought these three persons and put them up as his children. They are his sons. Because they are the foot soldiers of him. If anything happens, they are his strength. They give better information about him. Even more than any other person can give information about him. This is called Idafiokoma, which is the father of these three persons.
Yokuman is the father of Chinaka.
Mark.
And
Emerald.
Emerald Wano.
Yes.
Wow, that is our coming here in Queenstown has been a blessing because we have been taken through the real history of the people of Opobo down to Queenstown, which they call Quinama in Ibani language. Well, thank you, my viewers, for really having this patience with us, and thank you for the contributions and your likes, your comments, and the shares. Please keep sharing this program so that it can get to every part of the world. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. My country people, I don't say when they enjoy this kind of programs, when they dish out week in, week out. Waiting I need from one, and I just share this program, share it, share this video, share to north, share to west, share to south and east. I beg. Make I come out eyeglass, beg on. I beg, see my eye, don't red. I don't really put in a lot of energy, make I produce this kind of work. I don't fly boat, I don't enter water, I don't fly air. I beg. Share 'em, I beg.